And we're fucking back. Rise of the Lost, episode 2. Me, myself, and I'm glad y'all tapped the fucking. We're gonna talk about pushing through. This is a follow-up to episode 1. Thank you if you tuned in. Go check that shit out. Rise of the Lost, episode 1, volume 1, Diligence, featuring Assault. Pushing through is something that a lot of us get caught up in the idea of. We think that we need to be able to push through any and all events that happen in our lives. We need to be able to push through any and all mental ailments, mental pains, woes. And to be completely honest with you, there are certain things that you don't have the ability to push through. So if you can't push through something, you still need to be able to work around and or get over it. That is something that comes with the observation of what our task is. Maintaining the goal, maintaining your presence and state of mind of self so that you recognize that you have a reason to be diligent. Going back to episode 1, what was your reason to become diligent in the first place? What is your new discipline? If not a new discipline, what discipline are you picking back up from your youth that you might have let go? Recognizing that it made you a fuller and wholer person. Now, me personally, I had to go back to my roots of martial arts. I had to go back to jiu-jitsu. I had to give myself the opportunity to become a student and a novice yet again, so that I could get back onto that growth pattern, that growth path, because it's only uphill for me, which is a good thing. If we get too complacent and too comfortable in and with life, our lives as individuals, when shit hits the fan, which is guaranteed for all of us at some point, shit's gonna hit the fan, you're gonna get to that moment of needing to get through, push through. Without putting ourselves in life, because a lot of us try to detach from life. We try to get into that cyclical pattern of just existing, subsisting even. That 9 to 5 that doesn't fulfill us, but is easy enough to maintain it. That side gig that you got with your homie that you'll put all your energy and effort into, but you won't put into your own pursuits, your own dreams, your own goals that you're very aware of. See, I'm speaking to a specific crowd of people that know what the fuck they want. That doesn't mean you're actually going after it day in and day out. That doesn't mean that you're even addressing the fact that you know what you want. But here's the sick, sad, scary reality. You know what the fuck you want to do. You know what you need for yourself to become a better version of self. And for those of us that really, truly don't know, we have no idea. Hey, I don't want to be the one to burst your bubble. There's this new shit came out like a week or two ago. It's called Google. Try that bitch out. Type in a problem. See if that bitch don't give you solutions. Now is when we get to the nitty gritty yet again. Are you putting those solutions into action? Are you putting your choices in motion? Or are you one of those people that have convinced yourselves that you're not in the driver's seat of your life? You're not in control of your day-to-day. There's a magical, oppressive being. If you black, it's the white man. If you Chinese, I guess you say it's Americans if you in America, even though they're eating. If you Native American, you're gonna blame the white man too. Here's reality. In 2023, with more opportunity to generate wealth, with more opportunity to find a solution to a problem than ever before, with the ease of access of information, it's not a question of can you push through. At this stage of reality, the question becomes, do you want to push through? A question you can ask yourself if and when you're ready, because a lot of us, for conversation purposes, will always tell everyone else about our woes, our ailments, the things that are going wrong in our lives so that we can quote unquote trauma bond. Fuck that shit. At this point, how about we solution bond? Damn, can we break the internet with that shit? All y'all motherfuckers want to trauma bond. You want to trauma bond with me. And I'm cool. I'm here for it. Let's talk about the pain. And at the end of that diatribe about the pain and all the shit that went wrong, I'm just sitting here waiting for the solution talk. I gave up on the idea of there being an external savior quite some time ago. Maybe it was prison, maybe it was being homeless, maybe it was, me not being in a proper financial situation in life so that when I had to battle in court for my children, I wasn't at an advantage. There's certain realities that we as individuals can use to motivate us to become the push through moment, the get over it moment, or we can continue to trauma bond. We can continue to look for the bad guy in our life. Everybody got a bad guy, right? Who's your joker? Here's a sick, sad reality. You're Batman and you're the Joker in your life. You don't like that one? You're Superman and you're Lex Luthor in your life. Oh, you don't like that one? Comics, not for you? You're God and the devil in your life. At some point, we get sick and tired, even if it's just for a split fucking second, we get sick and tired of blaming the external source for the shit that's going wrong in our internal life. So for me, again, what does pushing through look like? It looks like observing the fact that there are roadblocks, setbacks, things that won't go right on a day-to-day. And then remembering to observe that I chose greatness in real time. I chose the higher path in real time. So I didn't leave and can't leave room for complaints, for excuses, or for reasons not to get shit done. It's 2023. Tap the fuck in or don't. You know the fucking vibes. Rise or the loss. Push through or don't. The shit always boils down to choices. And I ain't here to pretend to be your motherfucking savior, because at the end of the day, you're your savior. Or you're the one damning yourself day in and day out. You know the fucking vibes, tribe. I see you on the other side. Tap the fuck in, like, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. I want you to comment who you want to see on the show. I want you to comment topics, and I want you to comment, if you're willing, what your personal roadblock is at this moment. And let's see if, as a community, we can find solutions, not excuses. Get this shit done, gang. See you on the other side. Peace. Episode 2. Short and sweet.